Good morning. I'm going to share with you as a master musician this morning how I wake up in the best possible sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not 8, 1. Johann Sebastian Bach. I studied him at Oberlin Conservatory of Music for years. Usually at the top of the genius list of all time, mastermind genius, Johann Sebastian Bach with music. And he took those 8 notes and created things that we take for granted in our own development. These master geniuses of previous centuries. This morning I want to give you an example of one of his works. Wachet auf, wake up. When I was at Johns Hopkins, I did a 1-year master's, and every morning I listened to this and I went out that door, pop. It's transformative. Wachet auf, 1, 3, 5. Wake, 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 really start to awake. 5, 5, 1, 5, 1, more than awake. 2, 1, 7, 6, 5. Those 8 notes. 5, 1, 5, 6, 3, 4, 2. But stay relaxed. 1. It's a basic hymn, and he wove it into something unbelievable. Let's hear it this morning. Bum, bum, bum. That's the heart rate, right? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. The tune will come, and that's what we're going to talk about. This is a Netherlands group. I'll put the link in the post. Tum, ba bum. 1, 3, 5, 5. Wake up. 5, 6. When you sing, you press oxygen into the lungs too. 5, 1, complexity of what he does. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So gentle way of loving and waking us up with music, that complex. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Heart rate, pa-pam. Quicken that heart. Ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Wake up slowly, but the heart saying, oh, activate. It'll be a great day. Changes everything in our physiology. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, cat likes it. Parallel mastermind imprinting, his joy, his genius. Wake up. 5, 6, 3, 4, 2, 1. All these offbeats that play with your heart and just ta 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 ta. It's exhilarating. Music does this. Wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm good. A bit more. Just waking up. Wake up. Stay up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. And then hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't even know the music. Hallelujah. 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 Here comes the tune again. I live on it, thrive in mana. 5, 6, 7, 1. That heart rate manipulates it. Pum, pum, pum. 'Inner voices, all the chatter, but it's music. Brilliant, genius, parallel. He gives me permission to go out and carpe diem. Let me share. This is parallel mastermind imprinting. And he wrote over 600 hours of music. Not all of it as exhilarating as this. Some of it's a lot better. There, he said what he needed to say. Wake up. And when I was at Hopkins, for my years there, started with that first year, scary. around all these brilliant people. And this set me out the door, bum, bum, bum. So my physiology is completely changed. I would not have been able to find this place on my own. Prescription, music, programming. Wachet auf, wake up. And then his other 600 hours of music, you try to fit it in within the day, within a lifetime. The Brandenburg Concerti, another one. His wedge fugue, the organ sonatas, Christine Wachet. Those are just, this is candy for Bach. The wedge fugue, a real hit. We prize apart the octave. The fourth, perfect fourth. D D D D D D D D D D D D D D D D. And he rolls that into a fugue. He prized the octave apart for us. So as I generate the prescription music programming and new pieces for patients and for all of us to get us through the day we're doing, the day we want, that music can get us up, for one thing. This is an example of how Wachet auf, literally wake up, can wake us up. And pum 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 pum. That music talks to our heart rate. It's a physiologic triangulation. Ba 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 ba. It's not just our drab heart. We don't have to control everything. That music liberates us. So exciting. And then if we do sing, we take a breath and we press that oxygen into the lungs. Good. Takes 3 to 5 seconds for that oxygen to get onto those little gondola hemoglobins that roll through. Doesn't happen. We barely breathe. La, 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 pressing oxygen into the lungs. La, 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 la. Ooh, that's a breath. That's an onboard party. Takes 2-3 seconds to onboard, and I'm pressing oxygen into the lungs. Take another breath. La la, you feel that up here, you're rattling brain cells. We don't even know what they do. We're tilling the soil. La la la. Oof. Get a little dizzy. That's good. They will reroute. And that explains how I come to the sciences 25 years ago. La 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 home. Oh, and you hear what he does with that. That is man-na-na-na-na-na. I've been listening to that 2 or 3 times before I walked out the door. Short block to the Johns Hopkins, Bloomberg School of Public Health, and the Medical Institute. What a year. Taking that short master's, and then I stayed there for 2 more years, conferences, collaborations. Began developing products. And this piece in particular was a big part of that. Being able to wake up and energize and no limits. I share that with you. I want you to have that. Now, what we know is we know things, simple things with Bach. There's unbelievably simple. Let's see, do I have them here? Maybe not. Yeah, Do I have my glasses? Definitely not. Let's do this. We know 24 of these preludes, and I literally can't see this. So to put all 24 of these preludes, I've been playing through them and preparing them for layering them into machine learning. And so layering his genius, C major, C minor, C sharp, D flat major, D flat minor, 24. All different manifestations of it. If you go to the end of this, I've been working on Schumann, learning his works these days just because I think he was kind of dissed off. This is one of the final ones. Oh gosh. Anyway, it's a B minor. So it goes from C major, and now the last one is B minor. So it goes all through, up and down. And then, so to put those into machine learning, and from that, and all composers after Bach, once he was discovered and brought to light through Mendelssohn, everyone based the theoretical part of what Bach does is what all composers jumped on and built their music from. So, by doing this, by taking these 24 preludes and fugues, and just doing the preludes is my goal, to make sure they get into machine learning, you can say, give me a 4.5-minute Mozart lullaby intended for a hyperactive child, ages 10 to 13, with severe autism, and it will generate it. I'm already doing that with an AI generator, but to do it based on the eternal genius of Johann Sebastian Bach is my plan. Good. So, Wachet auf, wake up. And we can ride on the shoulders of these geniuses. Incredible seminal scientific papers. We can ride on the shoulders. We don't have to internalize every piece of paper that comes through the publication process. We do not have to stay in a silo. That's also, and Bach is a very safe silo. I can go there whenever I want and feel, no, I'm in the right place. Brock and Brock, who did the seminal Alzheimer's papers. Areas of the brain where Alzheimer's starts and migrates to, etc. Brack and Brack, I forget the name right now. But, and seminal papers are good to oversample, as they call it. Oversampling means you listen to it and it never gets old. You never stop learning from these 24 preludes and fugues, and from that we can pull out new Bach, new Mozart, and get on the road and put music and arts back into our learning paradigms. It is freeing, it is emboldening, it is foundational to the ability to show up and see and observe and pull it off the page. That's what music does. We pull it off the page. And it also teaches you how to create new music. What are the elements? What makes a good piece? It's very mathematical, his work too. 41 measures, 141 measures, 41 measures. You know, he's counting all the time. Thanks for listening. Wachet auf. Have a good day. Go out with power and energy. Thank you.